So, good evening, everyone. Once again, a warm welcome to all of you from ISA on behalf of ISA Kalyan. I hope all are you safe in this third wave of COVID pandemic, and I wish you a very happy Republic Day. So we all know that our anesthesia is a very stressful branch because we deal with the vitals of the patient. And we private practitioners, in addition, face a different stress like a one-man show, working in some little compromise setups, and we have to reach in time from one place to another. Then there are no working hours are not fixed, and we do not have any paid holidays. And it's a little bit dependent branch, and somehow insecure feeling in us. So how to handle this stress? So to learn more for it, we have invited eminent speaker Dr. Aparna Budkar, who is consultant anesthesiologist from Jaslok Hospital. I welcome you, madam. And now I request Dr. Kala to introduce madam and
Thank you, Smita.
Dr. Kala.
A warm welcome to everyone. Today's evening, the Republic Day. We will start with de-stressing ourselves. Dr. Aparna Budkar is my favorite senior from Nair, right from the UG days. She did her MBBS MD from Nair Hospital, same as me, from 94 to 97. After 97, she went on to UK, London, for her FRCA, and from 2002 when she came back, she has joined Jaslok. Till today she's there. Her special interest is a AHA accreditor trainer for instructor for BLS and ACLS, ATLS, and her area of work includes transplant and oncosurgery mostly, and difficult airway. Her other interest also is birding, wildlife, and she has a course in ornithology. And now she has been doing art of living courses. She conducts herself, and after many years of such, she has given the exam and become the faculty or trainer for art of living courses. So Aparna, and one more thing is she's ever smiling, ever lively, and she doesn't look my senior at all. And we have to learn and know the secret for her youthfulness. Over to Aparna.
Thank you, Kala, for this introduction. And most important introduction, that we are good friends.
Yeah.
We move together to various places, goes for picnic and conferences. So I'll begin my session, but before that, I want everyone to switch on your cameras. See, normally, kaise conference mein hota hai, you see the people and then you see the response, and that encourages the speaker, isn't it? And if you keep the camera off, it's like speaker turning around towards the wall and talking to the wall. So for me, to help me, you switch on your cameras. Mujhe acha lagega. Hi Nilesh. Hi Dr. Shyam. Manisha. Ashwini. Hi Shyam. My senior from Nair. मैं रुकी हूँ, I'm waiting. अपने कैमरे, अपने अच्छे सुंदर faces मुझे देखने दो. Yeah. So when you switch on, hello madam, Manju madam. So when you switch on your camera, you know, there's one more benefit for you. Your experience increases. जब कैमरा ऑफ रहता है तो we have a tendency to look into your mobile. फिर हम लोग FB से, Insta से, Twitter पे सब जाते हैं. Then we have this. We see that we can go in, eat something. So जो आपका experience will be, your experience will be better if you switch on your camera. So just for next 1 hour, yeah, okay. So to add to this,
and to silent the mobile,
yeah,
if possible. Yeah.
So you can camera on रख के mute option पे जाओ. But this is a informal session. Yeah, we all are anesthetists. We are family. So we have interactive session. So anytime you can unmute, talk to me, or if you're not comfortable, you can put in a chat box. Is that okay? This is fine. And you, if वो भी नहीं करना है, you can use a Zoom language. पता है ना? Thumbs up. Zoom user, what is your name? one in a jacket. So I can call. I like to call my name, first name. Somebody calls Zoom user. So you can use this language, thumbs up. अच्छा लगा तो ऐसे करो, नहीं अच्छा लगा तो ऐसे करो. बहुत अच्छा लगा तो you can do bale bale. So if you're expressive, that will encourage me to talk. Okay. So in my introduction, I want to add something more, that I'm with Art of Living for last 17 years. Recently, I've become a faculty of Art of Living, and most of you must have heard about organization, isn't it? How many of you, hands up, suna hai? Okay, some of you might have done the course. I know Preeti is here, who recently did a course with me, Dr. Preeti Kanoja. So the philosophy of the organization is that unless you have a stress-free mind and a violence-free society, you cannot achieve peace in the world. Isn't it a beautiful philosophy? Stress is the most sort of biggest problem right now from your age to 80. The school-going kid also, college, stress, school, college, job, everywhere there's a stress factor, isn't it? So keeping that philosophy in the mind, they have got numerous workshops and courses. And what Preeti recently did was a online breath and meditation workshop. Even Kala has done a few years back. So I've been trained to take such workshop by the Art of Living. And I've been taking such session for last 2-3 years. And I took session for my hospital, Jasloke Hospital, for the consultant of different specialties, for the trainees, for the nurses, and even the management staff. I've taken sessions for ICICI Bank, then Rotary Club BKC, for the Nair Hospital during their centenary year celebration. And also I did one session for interesting audience, Parkinson's patient and their caregivers and relatives, where more than 1,000 patients and their relative attended over a different platform, Zoom and FB Live. So let's begin our session. And since it is an interactive session, I'll be asking some questions. And you can ask me a question at the end of the session. So I'll be asking, you can answer. So first question to all of you, what causes stress? Like what in your practice? And be just natural, simple, because hum sabke problems same hai. Whether you work in whatever setup, the problems are similar. So you can unmute and tell me what causes stress in your workplace. Anyone? Sab log, koi bhi bol sakta hai. Yes? I'm waiting. Yes, Dr. Pallavi?
Maximum stress is caused because of the timing problem.
Yes.
Whenever running from one place to another, especially in private practitioners, when we are doing minor cases, everyone expects us to reach at a particular time, whereas we get delayed. So more than the case, the timing is a major stress.
Yeah, okay.
No, it is so much so the time stress because every 5 minutes, suppose in the early morning, I develop severe IBS.
Oh.
And if I have a packed schedule, even today, I have to keep my dress ready. I keep it in the bathroom on the hanger, and I cannot sleep the night, whether I'll get up on time, whether I'll reach, whether there'll be a complication, so that the next case shouldn't be delayed, you know. Absolutely. And then I call up another anesthetist and keep her ready. Suppose I cannot reach, you know, something like that. So that is very stressful. The timing is stressful. The high risk is not.
Any other stress other than time?
Second stress is that of doing a high-risk patient in a resource-limited setup with inadequate help. Even if you don't want to, sometimes you are, sort of compelled to because of long-standing relations or the emergent nature of the surgery. So that does contribute to stress.
Yeah, you're right, Manisha.
Yeah, and we have to be very attentive, and there is very less margin of error in this branch. So
absolutely,
yeah,
very high risk. Anyone else?
Even monotony and constantly vigilance can cause fatigue, I feel.
Yes, mental fatigue. Yes. Anyone else?
No fixed hours.
No fixed hours.
Yeah.
Keep coming from first year of anesthesia to even if you're doing 30 years of anesthesia.
Yeah, same.
Because that's our branch.
The guilt trip with the kids.
Yes, absolutely.
That is another thing. You are never there.
You're never there.
Means even I work with Sanjot madam's daughter. That was the first sentence, madam. I know, I've been through all that. I mean, once they grow up also, they have that in the mind, you know.
Absolutely. That is a guilt causes stress. Guilt causes stress. So Anyone else want to share?
Managing toxic surgeons can be stressful sometimes.
Absolutely right. I wanted somebody to say this. Absolutely right. I've got one surgeon tomorrow like this. Like that type of surgeon, you cannot communicate. You cannot communicate. Like if this patient on a pre-op ECG have got some STD changes, you need a reference. You have to sort of explain why. But you are absolutely right, Dr. Hetal. So toxic surgeon, the surgeon you don't want to work, but you have no option to work. So surgeon, even the type of cases. Like if I'm
it's problem with institute or corporate practice. Like in private practice, you can choose the surgeons, but in corporate or institute practice, you have to work with them.
That's absolutely right. And type of cases, like if I'm doing adult all the time, I won't be comfortable doing neonate.
Very true.
And
Yes.
my friend who she was sharing, pediatrician, she's a Dr. Nivedita, she said, I'm doing pediatrics for last 25 years. If you tell me to do cesarean section, which is something basic, she said, I won't be comfortable.
Yeah.
So doing a cases which are not comfortable. Like suddenly somebody calls you tomorrow is a cesarean section for 140 kilo. Again, that some stress will come, isn't it? So it's a patient related stress, workplace, the no resource limited. Again, Dr. Manisha said that you don't have a help. We need, in some patient, you need help for induction. So help. So these are different. And as Kala said, you are worried about your family. You're not able to spend time with your family or kids. So there's so many things which causes stress in our life. When I was thinking about this topic, I realized the last week I was doing a 2-year-old child in endoscopy with a very high profile parents. And that was going on. And my the registrar was in opposite lab in a DSA doing a standby case. And midway between endoscopy, he calls me that the patient is moving. So I've given a fentanyl, midazolam, but patient is moving. You, madam, please come. So I could not leave that baby immediately. I waited till it finished. And then I went to DSA lab. I was confused who was irritable. Even the DSA radiologists were jumping. I said, kisko sedation dena hai? I mean, at the time the surgeon becomes so restless when the patient is restless. So I started with the TIVA. It took around half an hour. Then the sister in charge calls me that Aapka 2 p.m. case is preponed to 12. I said, but I need time. That patient was 84-year-old with multiple comorbidities. So I need time. And difficult airway. So I wanted to do fiber optic and put some lines. So every day with all of us, there's a time constraint. There are difficult cases. If we all go through this problem, and these are all stressors, isn't it? Yeah. But this is our specialty. Our specialty is high risk specialty, stressful specialty, because we deal with the people's life. And I remember when I was a trainee in UK, and we were some class was going on, and that the consultant asked the student, this is way back in 90s, he said, what is the difference between a surgeon, physician, and anesthetist? I don't remember what our answers were, but I remember his answer. So he said, if physician has to kill the patient, he will take days and months to kill the patient by giving a wrong medicine. If the surgeon has to kill the patient, he will do a bad surgery, blood loss over the hours, then patient will die. But if the anesthetist has to kill the patient, he can kill the patient within minutes. Isn't it true? That's the way our specialty is, and that stress goes on our mind. And plus there's a medical legal issues and other issues, isn't it? Yeah. But little stress is important for all of us. It is a mechanism which helps. Like thoda stress hoga, then we'll study for our exam, prepare for our interview. Little stress will help us to get ready for tomorrow's difficult case. We can plan, we can talk with our colleagues, prepare, go early 15 minutes to the OT, prepare our setup, isn't it? So little stress is important. But when the stress happens over a period of time, persistent, over a long period of time, then it causes a problem. You agree? Yes? So what happens when there's a stress? Our sympathetic nervous system gets stimulated. So there's a release of adrenaline, noradrenaline, the hypothalamic pituitary axis gets stimulated. So there's a release of cortisol, which increases our blood sugar. Temporary hota hai, and when the stress goes, it comes back to the normal and the parasympathetic nervous system takes over. But if the stress is prolonged, you got continuous high level of all these transmitters, adrenaline, noradrenaline, cortisol, and all other neurotransmitter, right? And that is when the problem starts. So what are the problems will occur on the physical level and mental level? What are the problems which occurs on the physical level? Anyone unmute and talk? Of the constant stress, what are the diseases? What problems can occur? Nilesh?
Well, it can cause constant bodily strain. You can say you just think that you are fatigued excessively compared to the work done, physical work done. That is some underlying things.
Tiredness, constant tiredness.
Constant tiredness, and you somehow misinterpret it as some different physical exertion or something like that. That's how the mental stress can cause a strain on your muscles and bone and everything like that.
Absolutely.
So that's the immediate short term, you can say. My experience is that when I was doing any high risk case, after that case, earlier I used to get a very much of body ache in the end of the evening.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the earlier when I was not that much trained enough to deal with the stressful cases. So these are the immediate effects.
Mm-hmm.
Long-term effects can be routine lifestyle diseases like hypertension, diabetes.
Absolutely right. So we can, it affects different body organs. You can get headache, migraine, very common nowadays with related to the stress. Then hypertension, coronary artery disease, as Kala said, IBS is a stress. IBS. Then eczema, skin disorders, even asthma and allergic conditions. In fact, stress is a common factor in 75 to 90% of the diseases. It's a factor in Alzheimer's, in Parkinson's, in cancer, and in autoimmune diseases. Yeah. Somebody, Zoom user, I don't know your name, but says punctuality managing each and every day cases up to the mark. Because whole family will be affected if something goes wrong unexpected. Absolutely right. Zoom user, what's your name?
Hello, ma'am. This is from Jenika Varsha.
Varsha, yes. Then Dilip Singh Parma says chronic stress suppresses the immunity. Absolutely right. I missed that. You are right. You are prone to get autoimmune diseases. Short-term stress has an advantage. Yes. Varsha says I get headache, migraine, asthma, Nipa. Sorry, name Acha Nipa. So absolutely right. So on a physical level, we are aware as a doctor that these are the different physical side effect. And if one of you got those side effect, you know what is the reason for that. One of the reason is a stress. On a mental level, it causes anxiety, worry, then substance abuse, very common among the anesthetists, alcoholism, and the worst is suicide. Yeah, every time we hear about any suicide case, अपना heart में कुछ हो जाता है, we feel कुछ कर सकते थे So I think Kala and Dr. Smita has taken a really good step by taking this session, because we'll be learning nice stress management technique after maybe another 10-15 minutes. Okay, so that these are the problem with the stress. So how do you define stress? So I got a nice good definition of a stress. It says too much to do, too little time or fixed time, and very low energy. As Nilesh said, low energy. Yeah, जो भी काम करना है, we cannot do much. जो cases करना है, थोड़ा कम कर सकते हैं. घर का काम करना है, you have to look after the kids, their exams, school, your in-laws, parents. We are multitasking all the time. Yeah, Sushma says frequent burst out. Yeah, absolutely. Anger is because of the stress. So we cannot reduce the work. We all got a 24 hours, but we can do something about our energy levels. You agree? We can do something about our energy levels. So what are the sources of energy? What do you think will help us to increase our energy level? Anyone? Can everyone switch on their camera? Dr. Vrinda, Nilesh, Samir, Shweta, Ashwini, Prachi. Ho sake to please karo.
There are 41 participants. Please keep video on.
Yeah. For me.
For madam.
Good, very good. So what are the sources of energy?
Actually, it is such a paradox, na? Our work only for us is a source of energy many times. If there is no work and we are sitting at home, we are more stressed and more depressed. So, एक case तो दिन में होना चाहिए. That is a good enough stress buster. That
Exactly.
is such a paradox of our life.
We should meet the familiar faces, or
Yeah.
else we should have a good network of people around us. Like I call up Preeti Nanda, or I call up Pallavi, or I call up Smita Shah and remove everything,
Yeah.
whatever. So we should have that network.
Absolutely. And Dilip
Yeah.
Singh says, I think sleep is the
Friendships.
biggest stress buster, and I agree completely. So in our ancient scripture, they have given 4 sources of energy. First is the food. सबको पता है खाना खाता है तो energy आता है. So food is a important source of energy, and I think sometimes anesthetists neglect that. And what sort of food? Freshly cooked food, fruits, vegetables, no junk food, no preservative laden food, canned food. वो सब नहीं खाना है, and we know that. But what is more important, कितना खाना है और कितना gap से खाना है, because sometimes we eat breakfast and come, but if there's a difficult case, we do not get time to have a lunch. और lunch 2 बजे, 3 बजे, 4 बजे होता है, सबके साथ होता है, isn't it? वो surgeons तो बोलते हैं कि anesthetists can go anytime and have tea, coffee, ऐसा नहीं है. We are worried about a patient, and at lot of times we do not take our meals on the right time. So if you're doing that, that's the one thing you can correct in your life to take care of your food. The second is a sleep. As he said, Dilip Singh said, the sleep is important. We need 6 to 8 hours of sleep daily.
Hello.
Good quality sleep. Again, we do work long hours, we do night duties. So again, sleep, we may not get adequate sleep. But if there's an insomnia, remember your judgment will be impaired when you're doing the case. So you must sleep for 6 to 8 hours. So you can look after that. Now the third, I am just looking at the chat box also. I feel more energetic after starting regular exercise. Yes, exercise. So in 2 more, sleep, smile, hot shower, food, meditation, and adequate water. Soma Ganesh, you are absolutely right, bang on. Okay, so I'll come to that. So the third and fourth source of energy are the breath and a happy mind. So in happy mind, you can say, as Kala said, talking to the friends, listening to the music. So that is a happy mind, and meditation. And most important, we are all anesthetists. The third source of energy, 4, is your breath. Yeah, this is a very, very important source of energy. We deal with the breathing all the time. And we know that every incoming breath energizes us, and every outgoing breath cleanses our body by throwing out the carbon dioxide. I agree. And that's where the technique of pranayama comes, the breathing technique comes. Now, pranayama, as a name suggests, prana is a subtle life force energy, and ayam is to regulate. So, hum log to breathe kar rahe, but we are not aware we are breathing. So, when you say pranayama, you're breathing in a particular pattern, in a control. You're aware the way you're breathing in a controlled fashion. So, that is pranayama. And when you do these deep breathing practices, pranayama, we'll be doing some pranayama practice after this session, second half. Then what happens? You know that the breathing capacity increases. You get more oxygen, more carbon dioxide wash out. Also, there's an increased alveolar surface area. Also, one more thing, when you do a deep breathing, the parasympathetic nervous system activated. That's what we need to calm down, to get your heart rate down, your BP down. That's how pranayama helps. And also, pranayama is known to increase the biomarkers of innate immunity, and tumor suppression factors are increased. So that is another benefit of pranayama. Okay. And mind, I said mind.
Madam.
Yes, who's that?
This is Preeti.
Hi, Preeti. How are you?
Hi, ma'am. If we want to find the power of breath, I mean, I know how to float on water with just breathing.
Very good.
And that is the power of breath. Like if you can control your breath, you can even swim without moving your one finger also.
Yes, absolutely right. So the last source is a happy, calm mind. Have you realized whenever you're happy, joyful, the work is done faster? You come with so much energy to the OT. Ghar ka bhi kaam ho jata hai, you start cleaning the cupboard. So happy mind, and whatever makes you happy. As Kala said, meeting a friend, listening to music. Most important, as Soma said, meditation. So that whenever there's a happy mind, there is less chance of error, less stress. The day your mind is grumpy, tired, worried, anxious, you don't feel like working. You have no energy to work. Bore hota hai jaane ke liye, hota hai na? So happy mind is a very good source of energy, and we'll be talking about mind now. So would you like to listen to a story? Story kitne लोगों को सुनना है? एक story बताती हूँ, simple I know we are all adults, but story to sabko acha lagta hai, isn't it? So this is a story of a boatman and a scholar. किसी ने सुना है क्या? I think Preeti ने सुना होगा, और कला ने सुना होगा, because they keep sincerely they attend my session because I'm their friend. So उनको revision होगा. So this is a story of a boatman and a scholar. So scholar once hires a boat to go across the river. Boat में बैठ जाता है, हम लोग तो सब बातें कर, we like to talk with the people. So we start chatting up with the boatman, and he asks a question to the boatman. Hey boatman, do you know anything about physics? The boatman gets surprised. Physics? No sir, I don't know anything about physics. The scholar says 25% of your life is waste. Suppose physics pata hota, so you would have known the working of your boat, isn't it? So he agrees. I said, yes, but I don't know physics. So they go further, and then the scholar asks the second question. Hey boatman, do you know anything about astronomy? तो उसको कुछ पता नहीं, बोलता है सर मुझे कुछ भी पता नहीं. The scholar says 50% of your life is waste. Astronomy पता होता तो navigation night में बहुत easy हो जाता था ना. Again boatman agrees, and they go further. Now the scholar asks a third question. Hey boatman, do you know anything about finances, mutual fund, share market, कुछ पता है क्या? तो again boatman says नहीं sir, कुछ भी पता नहीं. So the 75% of your life is waste. Now boatman notices the hole at the base of the boat, and he sees the water gushing inside. Now it's a boatsman's turn to ask question to the scholar. क्या question होगा?
Do you know how to swim?
Yes, we were talking about swimming just now. So you ask scholar, do you know swimming? तो बोलता है मुझे swimming नहीं आता है. तो boatman says 100% of your life is waste. And the boatman jumps out of the boat. He swims to the shore. And when I heard this story, I said, this is the story of my life. I know so many subjects, so many things, but I hardly know about my own mind. If I get anxious, worried, stressed about tomorrow's patient case, I don't know how to calm down. If I get angry with somebody, upset with my registrar or surgeon, I don't know how to calm down. I hardly know anything about my own mind. Nowhere in the school and college कभी सिखाया है क्या माइंड को कैसे मैनेज करना है? We have learned so many things, but माइंड को कैसे मैनेज करना है, कैसे शांत होना है, कहाँ? Nowhere has been taught. That's why the time has come now. Yeah, there was this research done at Stanford University many years back, and the researchers there interviewed top 100 successful people in the world. And the main question was, what is needed to be successful in life? Life में successful होने के लिए क्या qualities चाहिए? Now you can unmute and tell me, what do you guys think? What is needed to be successful in life? Anyone? Anyone?
To be satisfied and content, I feel.
Absolutely. Who said that?
Sanjot.
Sanjot, yeah, happiness and content. You are right. Peaceful mind.
Yes.
Anything else? Successful होने के लिए क्या कौन सी qualities जरूरत है? What qualities in yourself? Focus. Preeti, yes. Focus.
Patience, perseverance.
Absolutely right. You are bang on. Preeti, आपने research पढ़ा था इसमें?
Hard work.
Hard work, yes. Hard work. Anything else?
Knowledge in that, up to date.
Up to date, yeah. Consistency in work. Reduce your
learn everything new.
Learning new, yes.
Remain happy.
Remain happy. Very good. Yes. Happy.
Like getting a smile on others around you.
Absolutely.
I mean, it gets back to you and you smile often. So that kind of reflection of smile, sometimes I feel I used to enter an hospital where people, even if I wish good morning, I used to I wish they smile back, and so that thing was always there. 1 year, 2 year, every day I used to be perseverant to get a smile on their faces when they wish me back. That now I felt really successful after say a few years when till now they smile back.
So smile through Indian. This is very important point, Kala, because when I went to UK first time, I realized that everybody in the corridor says good morning, good morning. They don't even know you, but they keep saying good morning. And then I realized, why is saying good morning? I don't know him. But you are absolutely right. Giving a simple smile can uplift others, isn't it? So these are small important qualities which is needed to be successful. And what you all said is absolutely right. The commitment, perseverance, patience, focus, Working with the team, anger management, all these are important qualities needed for to be successful. And what are these? These are soft skills. The second question was asked to those top 100 successful people. What is a proportion of the soft skill and a proportion of your domain knowledge? Nobody here said, somebody said up to date with the knowledge, but most of you said here, 10 में से I think 8 answers were soft skills, 2 answers maybe of the. So what is the contribution of a domain knowledge for the success, like our anesthesia knowledge, and what is the contribution of the soft skill to be successful? Any guess or percentage? Guess to kar sakte.
I think 90% is soft skill.
90% soft skill. Anyone else?
70%.
70-30. Okay.
I agree with Dr. Kala. It should be a 90% of soft skills.
So you are absolutely right. 80% soft skills, Soma says yes. So the answer is 85% of the soft skills and only 15% of the domain knowledge. Isn't it amazing? And हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? School, college, university, we are learning anesthesia, PG, super specialization, सब कुछ सीख रहे. अपना time, effort, money तो सिर्फ domain knowledge पे जा रहा है. Have you realized that? In life, you have learned only domain knowledge. We have not trained in a soft skill. Okay, and where do the soft skills come from? Your own mind. They come from your mind. That's why you have to know more about our mind. Yeah. Okay. So this is substance को properties रहता है. वैसे mind has a properties. So would you like to know the first property of the mind? For that you need to close your eyes just for a few seconds. Everyone close your eyes just for a few seconds. Yeah. सब लोग अपने अपने घर पे है. जो आजू बाजू में सब वही रहेगा. सिर्फ 2-3 minutes के लिए. So yeah, very good. Nice smile, Nilesh. Okay, now you are allowed, you can think about next few seconds, you can think about anything. जो भी आपको सोचना है. Manju madam, you also can close your eyes and think about anything. You can think about कुछ भी सोचो, but don't think about the monkey wearing a blue chaddi and dancing in front of you. आप कुछ भी सोच सकते हैं, सिर्फ बंदर के बारे में मत सोचो जो आपके सामने ब्लू चड्डी में डांस कर रहा है. I can see some smiling faces. With closed eyes. Open your eyes now. कितने लोगों ने बंदर देखा? सच्ची बोलो. Honestly बोलो. Yes, Preeti. Soma, Nilesh. Honest लोग हैं ये तो पूरा. Very good. So
I saw my favorite person with the blue chutney dancing.
So this is to explain the first property of the mind. Whatever you resist, that persists. And this happens in our life. You had a fight with your colleague or whoever, you have decided not to talk to that person, not to think about that person, but what keeps coming in your mind? You keep revising. कैसा बात किया मैंने ऐसा बोला उसने ऐसा बोला. Keep revising. होता है ना, सबके साथ होता है. Whatever you don't want to think, you want to forget, same thing keeps coming in your mind. That's the first property of the mind. So the second property of the mind, that mind keeps going into the past and future. So whenever you go in the past, what sort of emotions comes? Anyone? Dr. Sarita? Dr. Hetal? Anyone? जब past जो बीती हुई बातें हैं, जब उनके बारे में सोचते हैं, तो कौन सा emotion, क्या feelings आता है?
Sometimes love, sometimes hatred, sometimes fear, everything.
Negativity.
Anything else? What you commonly remember? Our mistake? Some fight, some guilt. There is guilt, there's a regret, there's anger. Anger is always about the past. And whenever you think about the future, yes, Sushma says unhappiness, bitter experiments. Yes, you are right, Dr. Sushma. And when you think about the future, what sort of emotion comes? कल के बारे में सोचना है, सोचते हैं तो क्या आता है?
Hope, happiness, positivity.
Yes, anything else?
Our health.
Health.
About our health.
Yeah.
Fear, uncertainty.
Absolutely right, Preeti. So most common emotion is of fear, anxiety, stress. कल केस होगा कि नहीं होगा, होगा तो difficult होगा कि नहीं, time पे होगा कि नहीं, can I reach? As Kala was telling in the beginning, there's so much worry and anxiety about when you think about future. And only in the present moment right now, there are no negative emotion. If you're here right now, that's why there are books called Power of Now, Present Moment is Present, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sab logo mein there are 41 people. How many of you are here right now? How many of you are planning for tomorrow? How many of you are thinking सुबह से क्या क्या किया? Only if you are here right now, you'll be able to enjoy this lecture. So, property of the mind is that it keeps going to the past and future. That's why they say be in the present moment. But how to get mind in the present moment? That's what we're going to learn. Okay. Before that, one more property of the mind is that mind sticks to the negativity. Okay. Suppose Ashwini has gone for a marriage. Ashwini is gone for a marriage, and वो same marriage में प्रीति गई है, कला गई है, और कोई गया है, डॉक्टर सरिता गई है, and they start praising Ashwini, are looking very pretty today, बहुत अच्छी दिख रही है, nice साड़ी. Ashwini थोड़ा smile करो, you're looking good. Yeah, you got a wonderful smile. I love your earrings. And suddenly, who come? Let me think. नीलेश आता है. नीलेश आता है. अश्विनी सब ठीक है, पर तेरा नाक थोड़ा टेढ़ा लग रहा है. What will Ashwini remember? She will go to the washroom and first check the nose, isn't it? So this is another property of the mind. It sticks to the negativity. Yeah. किसी ने इतने सारे प्रेज किया है, यू रिमेम्बर किसी ने कुछ डांटा है, बचपन में डांटा है, किसी ने कुछ मिसबिहेव किया है, किसी सर्जन ने मिसबिहेव किया है, कुछ पेशेंट ने मिसबिहेव किया, यू रिमेम्बर ऑल दोस इवेंट्स. आवर माइंड स्टिक टू द नेगेटिविटी. Yeah. And one more thing, mind doubts positivity. Like if I tell Ash, take somebody else. If tell Dr. Sarita, I love you. What do you say? Really? Why? उसको क्या चाहिए? Isn't it? But if I say I hate you, she'll say, हाँ, मुझे लगा था. You just said that, isn't it? So these are all the properties of the mind. But how do you manage your own mind? That's what we are here to learn, isn't it? Yeah. So the one faculty of the body we can use to manage our mind. Any idea which faculty you can use? We have just spoken about it. Anyone? Anesthetist? Your breath. Breath is the one faculty of, yes, breath. You can use your own breath to manage your mind. Mind cannot be tackled on the level of the mind. ऐसा अरे गुस्सा मत हो, अपना सो जा, अपना ये मत कर, नहीं. You have to manage your mind through your breath, and that's where these techniques come. So tell me, how's your breath when you're angry? जब गुस्सा आता है तो अपना breath कैसा रहता है? How you breathe when you're angry?
It is fast.
Fast, yes. How's your breath when you're sad?
Deep.
With long exhalation. Slow, yes. And how's your breath when you're happy? It's subtle. Yes. So there's a link between your breath and emotion. Have you ever realized? So this was realized कि अपने emotion के साथ breathing pattern change होता है. Then we can use the breathing pattern to get the mood we want. Isn't it? Yeah. So shall we learn now few techniques? बहुत बातें की मैंने. 7:45. Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. बहुत time बैठे हैं. So now what we're going to do? We'll learn 2 or 3 pranayams, which will help us to calm down. As I said, help us to increase breathing capacity, improve our parasympathetic nervous system, and followed by pranayam, we do a meditation. Meditation, regular meditation will help you to get those soft skills to come out. Yeah. Okay. Are you all ready? Ready? थोड़ा smile तो देखने दो. Yeah. ज़्यादा bore नहीं कर रही हूँ. Okay. Now just before pranayam, just shake your hands. थोड़ा सा. Desktop yoga. Yeah, Suma, I like that smile. थोड़ा ऊपर. सब लोग participate कीजिए. Right? You can mirror me also, no problem. Left. Again, ऊपर. And relax. Just get your shoulders up. Down. Up. Down. Down. Take your hands by the side. Let's fly like a bird. Up, down. With a smile, smiling bird. अरे तो stress management session है, इसका तो चाहिए. Very good. And stay there. Stay there. No. Shoulder level hands. Keep it. And relax. Okay. So let's learn 2-3 pranayams which you can do daily. Okay. Sit comfortably. जहाँ भी हो थोड़ा आराम से बैठिए. घर रूम में कोई हो तो उनको थोड़ा टाइम बोलो बाहर रुको. Next 15 minutes, do not disturb me. If somebody is if you are not logged in from your mobile, you can just silent your mobile so you don't get distracted. This is a time to experience. Okay. Okay. Now keep your right hand on your abdomen. Relax your shoulders. Left hand on your knee, palm facing the ceiling, open. Very good, Dr. Shweta. Yes. And close your eyes. Aankhein band kijiye. And observe your breath. Take attention to your own breath. How with every inspiration your stomach goes out. With exhalation, stomach goes back. Keep breathing. Just take your attention gently to your breathing. Breathing in, stomach goes out. Breathing out, stomach goes back. Just be aware about your own breathing. Relax your shoulder, relax your body, let go. Next 15 to 20 minutes just for yourself. Keep breathing. Relax. Gently open your eyes. You have taken only 3-4 breaths. Are you feeling little calm? Just in 3-4 breaths. थोड़ा अच्छा लगा? Yeah. This is very simple breathing exercise. बहुत simple देने वाली हूँ, which you can do every day, daily, every single day. Okay. Now let's do a second exercise. Second pranayama. Okay. Now take your index finger, keep it on your cartilage. Shoulders are parallel to the floor. This is called Bhramari Pranayama. And here we're going to breathe through your nose. And while breathing out, we are going to make a humming sound. कोई लोगों ने किया होगा पहले शायद. Okay. Now this finger can go in and out if you wish to, or you can stay there. Both ways are okay. Okay. Now keep your fingers on the ear cartilage. Close your eyes. Shoulders relax. Aankhein band. Breathe in through nose. Breathing out. Make a humming sound. Breathing in and breathing out, humming sound. Continue 2 more rounds on your own. 4 rounds कीजिए. Give you 100%. That humming sound gets your mind calmer. Very calming exercises. It will reduce your heart rate, BP. And relax your hand. Keep it on your knees. Open your eyes gently. Yeah. This is called Bhramari Pranayama. You can do it sitting with the fingers in your ears. Or you can lie down and can just say, and you see how your body relaxes. You had a long day at work. You can just do this simple breathing technique. Okay. Now the third technique is called Nadi Shodhan Pranayama. Yeah, nadis, there are different nadis in our body. And as I said, there's subtle life force energy. But the breath is on the physical level, gross level. On the subtle level, there's a prana. We call it chi in Chinese. These are different words. So basically, this life force energy goes through different nadis. This is given in an ancient textures, a text basically. And when you do a pranayam, all these nadis get purified and your prana level goes up. And that's how you feel more energetic and at the same time calm. Okay. So how to do a Nadi Shodhan Pranayam? Take your right hand, touch your index finger and thumb together. This is called Chin Mudra. Keep this hand on the left knee, facing upward, okay? Facing upward, keep the hand on your knee, okay? Now right hand, keep your index finger and the middle finger in between your eyebrows. सब लोग कीजिए, देखिए. Yeah. This is Agya Chakra center. Thumb on your right nostril and remaining two fingers, the ring finger, yeah, you can take out specs, Soma. Ring finger and the little finger on your left nostril. This is a position. This is called Nasika Mudra. Okay. Now just close your eyes and listen to what I'm saying. Left hand in the Chin Mudra on the left knee, right hand with this Nasika Mudra. Everybody is doing good. बहुत अच्छा कर रहे सब लोग. Now take a breath through your right nostril and breathe out through left nostril by closing the right nostril. Now breathe in through left nostril, close the left nostril, breathe out through right nostril. Now breathe in through right, close right, breathe out through left. This is called alternate nostril breathing, alternate nose breathing. Continue. अपने आप कीजिए. Continue breathing. Relax your shoulders. Keep your eyes closed. Continue, Swati. Grow. Continue. Everyone's doing good. And relax your hand. Keep both the hands on your knees, palm facing the ceiling. Now we are going to do a short meditation. Let's experience meditation. With the same state of mind, we'll continue to go into meditation. आपको कुछ करना नहीं है, सिर्फ मेरी बातें सुनना है. It will be a guided meditation. Just listen to what I'm saying. Keep your hands, Manisha, on the knees, palm facing the ceiling. Sit comfortably. You can take a back support if you wish to. Back support ले सकते हैं. आराम से बैठिए. Only and only if you give your 100%, the experience will be really nice. Okay. Keep your eyes closed. Sit easily and comfortably. Hands, the palms facing the ceiling. Yes. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. One more deep breath in and breathe out completely. Listen to all the sounds in the surrounding. आपके वातावरण में जो भी आवाज हो रही उन्हें सुनो. Maybe sound of people talking, sound of children's playing, sound of fan, some music in the background. Now, you're in harmony with the sounds. You're harmony with the environment. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Let's become aware of our physical body. अपना ध्यान अपने शरीर की तरफ लेके जाते हैं. The body is a beautiful gift to us by nature. Let's honor and respect our body. Let's become aware of our feet. अपना ध्यान अपने पैरों की तरफ लेके जाते हैं. Take your attention to your knees. Your thighs, hips. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Now take your attention to your abdomen, stomach, that area. Your chest, your right shoulder, right hand, left shoulder, left hand. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's take attention to your face, forehead, eyes, nose, ears. और एक गहरी लंबी सांस अंदर और छोड़ दे बाहर. Take attention to your head, top of the head, back of the head. Relax more and more. Now become aware of your thoughts. Good thoughts or bad thoughts. Let them be. जो भी विचार मन में आ रहे हैं उन्हें आने दो. One deep breath in and breathe out. Now you are in harmony with your thoughts. Take your attention to your feelings. Good feeling and not so good feelings. It's okay. Be with them. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. You are peace. and you are joy. Continue breathing. Now again become aware of your feelings. Become aware of your thoughts. Become aware of your body. Become aware of your surrounding. Now, taking your own time, slowly and gradually, you may open your eyes. अपना ही समय लेके आंखें खोल सकते हो. How are you feeling? Good? Yes. Calm? Relax? Amazing? Yes, Suman. Can we do this daily? Yeah. See, meditation is not something difficult. Meditation is not being focused or concentrated at one point, thoughtless process. Nahi. Meditation is just being with yourself. And when you sit with yourself, yes, breathe, feeling relaxed, thought comes and goes. And after some time, you just become a sort of you keep observing. ऐसा होता है ना, आते जाते रहते. I am not recollecting the word. You're feeling refreshed, Pallavi, yes. So, जैसा बोलते ना meditation तो मुझे आता ही नहीं. सबको we meditate. जब हम लोग गाना अच्छा गाना सुन रहे हैं तो we are meditating. It's called music meditation. We are gardening. Kala knows that it's a meditation. But I urge all of you, who are in such a high risk specialty, to give yourself time to do this breathing technique, meditation. See, there are different rules for body and mind. We are working for the body. For body to be fitter, you need to exercise. वो importance हमें पता है. But for the mind to become calmer, relaxed, joyful in the present moment, then we need to adopt to these techniques. You agree? Yeah. I was reading, feeling fresh, didn't feel like opening eyes. Yes, Sanju. वो आंखें खोलने का मन ही नहीं होता है. So in US, Pramod, thank you, Pramod. In US, 1/4 of employers have adopted yoga pranayama and meditation techniques for their employees. उन्होंने क्यों किया है? Because they realize those employees who are doing meditation, pranayama and yoga regularly, they have less health issue. So less absentee at work, less healthcare cost. They are more joyful, happy people, so more productivity. So they're doing for their benefits, but they're doing it. The companies, they have these places where the employee come, they meditate, sit for some time, and then go start the work. And meditation kahan se originate hua? Meditation is originated from India. And whole world is embracing it. Why not us? Yeah? Please. Okay, go. I'm muted. Yeah. So will you all promise me that every single day, 10 minutes you will take out to do either Nadi Shodhana Pranayam, and after Nadi Shodhana Pranayam, you can sit comfortably just for 10 minutes with yourself. And the best time I feel is to when you get up in the morning. Like you just get up 10 minutes before and just do this technique. Yeah. Any questions? कुछ questions हैं? बोलने का मन नहीं हो रहा है.
Yeah. One question, Dr. Aparna.
हाँ Nilesh.
How to inculcate this practice in our department, for our colleagues, junior colleagues, because it's an individual choice, as you said. Early morning we can do, but when I see as a department as a whole, many anesthetists have different stress handling capability, though they have a excellent domain knowledge and skills, anesthesia skills, but everyone behaves to patient and other things in a different way. So can't we start practicing in a department, though a proper time is very difficult? Gathering people, we don't get a proper place to do it. But every hospital we have some academic sessions. Can't we start before starting any academic sessions or any teaching program, like Jaslok as I'm aware, early morning classes? Can we start doing it 10 minutes prior before the student start the class, or any other session like that?
Nilesh, this is my dream. What you said is my dream for all anesthesia.
So we all sit in a doctor's room. We chat, we discuss cases. We do discuss personal problems. We discuss about global economics, everything. But as an anesthesia department, we should have a dedicated place where 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, where cases are not that much in between, in a mid-afternoon. 10 minutes we can make a habit in the department. So that might help.
Absolutely, you're absolutely right. And this is my dream. And I want this, that all over India or all over the world, everybody should spend, if they cannot do at home, as you said, they can come to the department. Together, everyone can meditate for 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah. And you will see how the department environment will change. If everybody is happy, everybody is joyful, everybody is in the present moment, the relationship will change. Yeah, all those soft skills will come out, the calm, confidence, the decision-making skills. And we make the difficult decision in a very, very complex situation, isn't it?
Because though we say it is very difficult to get the time in busy OT schedules, because but we are doing all this sign in, sign out, WHO checklist daily. So all the hospitals, these are the norms. We cannot go ahead before the surgery. We make ourselves physically prepare for the stressful case with all WHO checklist, but we should do checklist for our mind. So rather than doing for different cases, 5 to 10 minutes in a department, we can really try.
So let's do it together. Let's work out something, Nilesh. Good. Sure. There are a lot of feedback here. I think everybody can go through. Any other question? Soma says, I feel stillness in myself during meditation, where I breathe with the universe and there is an explosion of a joy. Yes, you got it, Soma. Sorry, it was a direct message. I just saw that. It's okay. It's for everyone. Yeah. Anything else? So this is my, now we are very close. We are anesthesia specialty together. As Nilesh said, this is what I want. Because we are, as I said at the beginning, it's our highly stressful society specialty. I wish everybody of us can have some sessions regular basis at the departmental level or in the conferences. And I'm very happy that Kala, my dear friend, and Smita, and they have taken a lead thinking that this is very, very important topic. And every now and then we see our colleagues being depressed, anxious, stressed, going through so many physical and mental issues. And as I said earlier, every time somebody kills, like dies with a suicide, it's such a hole in your heart. Like, कुछ कर सकते थे क्या? So this branch has taken the first step doing this, and क्या बोलते हैं ना, Kala, I really love you and thank you for calling me for this session and thinking that this is very, very important session. And I tell you, when you do, I've been art of with Art of Living, so I practice another kriya called Sudarshan Kriya, which is basically a combination of different pranayam followed by meditation, which takes around 20 minutes. I'm doing that for last 20 years. एंड ऐसा नहीं कि स्ट्रेस लाइफ से चला गया है, वैसा नहीं होगा, कुछ ना कुछ होगा ही, कुछ होगा, मे बी अबाउट योर डॉटर, योर हस्बैंड, बट यू आर एबल टू, यू आर नॉट रिएक्टिंग एनीमोर, यू आर रिस्पॉन्डिंग. यू कैन थिंक बैक एंड सोच के एज अ थर्ड पर्सन कैन थिंक इसमें क्या कर सकती, यू डोंट रिएक्ट विद द पीपल, सो योर रिलेशनशिप इम्प्रूव्स, यू बिकम काम. सबके साथ जैसे कला से सर्जन, योर वार्ड बॉयज, सबके साथ रिलेशनशिप अच्छा होता है. यू बिकम so joyful, as Soma said, that you become very happy personality, and it's very infectious to be happy personality. And it is proven, scientifically proven, that meditation get rid of your helps to combat the stress. And I was reading through that, we not know the details, but they said the amygdala center, which is a center of fear and anxiety, it decreases neuronal activity at the level of amygdala because your EEG level goes down. And I don't want to get into that, but meditation is proven to calm you down, to reduce that stress, and to take a wise decision at the right time. Yes, so will you all promise me that 10 minutes daily, जब भी मिले, निलेश बोला morning नहीं मिले, whenever in the night or in the afternoon, yes, thanks Soma for that double thumbs up, that you can do regular. Just see. And somebody said that it is temporary. Yeah, at the beginning we feel it's not working. Like any practice, लगता है इससे तो कुछ होता ही नहीं है. But it's very important you do with the commitment, with consistency. It's like even Ivy Line, we have to practice any skill unit. This is like a skill. To do a pranayam is a skill. So हम लोग हमारे लाइफ में हम लोग कंप्यूटर सीखते हैं, इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग सीखते हैं, सब बच्चों को सब कुछ सिखाते हैं, but we need to teach meditation, pranayam as a basic skill to manage their mind. And this is the most important skill that everyone should know. Then our soft skills will come out, and then we'll be happy. Anyone else want to say anything? I may not be able to read all chat. Maybe we can take photograph and then read later. Kala and Dr. Smita, anything? I'll just click pictures of this.
Smita madam?
और किसी को कुछ बोलना है कि now we are together as anesthetists, what do you like? Nilesh ने मुझे एक idea दिया. Anything else we can do for our specialty? You let me know. I'm here to help. Preeti, want to say anything?
Yeah, Preeti.
Ma'am, actually, we are in private practice, all of us. We don't have a department per se.
Okay.
So I think we should all see to it that if some junior is finding problems, then we should try contact them and talk to them.
Yeah.
And if we keep competition at the lowest, then I think the stress goes away for us also and for the juniors who are joining also.
Yes, true.
Because everyone gets their place. I mean, we have also taken away someone's cases when we joined. Going to take away our court case when they join. So this is just a part and parcel of everything. If we keep that in mind, just whatever calls we get, then that competition and that edge will go away, and
that financial insecurity is there. Yes, true. There's an insecurity about the work and finances. Yes, that's there.
Right. The term is let go.
Let go.
Yeah.
Madam, I have a suggestion. We should have a continuity of this session, follow up. So like once
Actually, we were long from August. I was trying to get in, but our own branch members were not tuned.
I think now with the third wave coming, everybody of us needed this desperately. Yeah. And secondly, we should have this as a freelancers. I think we can make a small module or something. Even the COVID has affected a lot of our staff also. So if there are no smiling, patients are also affected. They are forced to get their surgeries done, and they have financial problems at home. The husband is not working, the wife's at home. They have expenses are increased, but the income hasn't. Most of my staff husbands are sitting at home, so they are forced to work. So I see stresses daily on their faces also. So how can you help for there also? No? Because finally everything affects us.
Yes, right, absolutely.
So can you have a small module for each hospital? So I can
put
them on board.
I put my number here in the chat box. You can take my number.
Yeah.
Because some of the feedback I must have missed, you can just message me. I would be really happy to get this feedback from you. Aapko session kaise laga? And please continue doing pranayama and meditation. If you need any more details about pranayama, you want some music, whatever you need any help, you can just message me. Okay, I think that's from me. It's 8:20. I think I finished in time.
Shall I wind up the session, madam?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Aparna. Food for our soul and mind. Hope we concentrate on this and keep smiling. And this 10-minute session, Aparna has put up her number, and anybody can reach her out and have a session for their own hospital, their department, and she does all this free of cost also. I mean, free of cost only, I think, right?
Yeah.
And it's not that she is totally free. She's a very busy anesthetist, doing transplant and difficult intubation cases.
With difficult surgeons, as somebody said.
Yeah, sometimes difficult surgeons. But she is always smiling. She's always smiling, and that's, I think, the reason for being ever young. Okay, thank you so much, Aparna, for giving us this insight. And I thank all the faculties joining Pan India. I mean, I have people coming from Gujarat, Dr. Hetal, Chennai, Dr. Soma Ganesh, and Dr. Gujarat, Dr. Dilip Singh Parmar, and Manisha, ISA Thana Secretary, Nilesh, then so many others joining us. I'm sorry if I've not taken everybody's name. And thank you so much for making it a successful session. And we will have many of this, like this, many more. Okay. Manisha can have one for her Thana ISA also.
Yeah. In fact, I am definitely planning to. In fact, we are having one yoga session this Sunday morning, 7 to 8. I will share the link on the groups, and all of you are also welcome to join it. And after attending today, I have realized how important it is that we have to do everything, whatever we do, continuously and regularly, not as a one-off session or something like that. Very true.
They say in ancient scripture that at least 40 days you have to do some practice to get it in like
exactly. Yeah. Then it becomes a habit or something.
Then it becomes habit. Then ulta ho jata, nahi kiya to kuch aur lagta hai.
True.
That you have to have that commitment.
Yeah, definitely we will do now.
Okay.
Senior Dr. Manju Gandhi Madam, Dr. Shri Krishna Joshi Sir.
Is it? Sir is here?
Yes. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry to have missed.
Yeah. Hi. Can I say a word? Can I say something? In the first place, I must thank Kala and the team for thinking of conducting such a thing, because stress buster is the biggest need for every anesthetist.
Yes.
Where we at home, right from starting a case on time onwards, everything tension starts. You are delayed by 5 minutes, the surgeon start yelling, and already a pulse rate has started going up. Then the patient itself. So you have to have some stress buster there to learn a pranayam, and if you have a session like this, each one can learn it, and it's nothing great difficult to learn, more than 15-20 minutes is enough. Second thing is you should develop a hobby. I think hobby development, like you rightly said, Aparna, like Kala is very fond of gardening. I'm very fond of music. So all these are stress busters. When I'm very tense, I start singing. My surgeons and gynecologists asked sometimes, "Are you worried about a patient?" I said, "Yes." Why? Because you started singing.
You
He said.
dance also very well, sir.
So that is all these are stress busters which all of you should. I tell all my students, please develop some hobby, no matter what it may be. It might be photography, it might be painting, it might be music, but please develop a hobby. And Aparna, you explained everything so beautifully, very nicely, in a very jovial manner. That is the correct way to do it, and I think it impresses everybody. Khub chan kelas. Congratulations for that.
Thank you, sir. Okay then.
Okay.
Thank you so
Kala,
much.
very well
Thank
done.
you.
Keep up, Kala.
Thank you, Kala, Dr.
Yes.
See you sometime. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Dr.
Thank you, everyone.
Aparna, thank you so much.
Thank you, Nilesh.
Kala, thank you. Thank you
Was
so much.
happy to see you.
I must say that when I joined Just Lok as a student, when I met Dr. Aparna, I thought she must be senior to me, 1 year only. I thought she must be a resident doctor. Then I came to know she is a consultant, she's from UK. And the reason or the secret of her smile is that she keeps herself happy. And most importantly, what I have learned from her, as a student, you learn from every consultant,
Yes.
different things. So one thing I have learned from her, to keep people around her happy, makes the team very strong. And thank you so much, Dr. Aparna. I have learned knowingly and unknowingly many things from you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And still learning. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Nilesh. Yeah, bye.
Bye.